continuing to talk to you about Bando. It's Alvis Tennant here, The Way of Victory, 50 years martial healing training. 40 plus of those years have been with the Bando system, so that's what I'm focusing on for this next series of lectures. I learned that from Dr. G about the 9 lives of a Bando man. And we talked about the world of self, the world of human association, and the world of the universe. But when we look at, we break that down, there's 9 lives a Bando man focuses on to cultivate themselves. The first life is the life that we live with ourselves. So we want to have a life of discipline and a life of moderation, a life of consistency. And we want to take care of ourselves. So diet, exercise, that goes back into the world of self, body, mind, spirit complex. The next life, so it would be the life we live with our families, would be one of love and respect. Our families would be one of nurturing and providing. So we want to be very cognizant of how we treat our family, and that's a whole life that we live with our family. The next life would be our friends and associates. So your friends, you want to have you want to be loyal, you want to be honest, you want to be harmonious with your friends, and then your associates. This could be like most of us go to work. So if you work, you have a work environment. You want to make sure that you're not adding to any toxicity in that environment, and you're continuing to promote harmony. The 4th life is the life man lives with their elders and superiors. So your elders could be your grandparents, your parents, just elderly people you may interact with, elderly people you may work with. Your superiors could be your manager, your senior manager, your team leader, whoever's over you in whatever hierarchy you're in. You want to again have that life of harmony. You want to have that life of nobility in your dealing with those friends and associates. The life he lives with his weapons. Bando man trains in all types of weapons, and we want to always have respect for those weapons, not play around with them, not leave them on the floor, not leave them dirty, but clean them, and never use it for what it's not, what it wasn't made for. So honor and reverence there with the weapon. The life you live when facing your opponent. Bando man, when we face an opponent, we want to have a life of unflinching courage, unyielding resolve to be ready to take care of any threat. And this is not only physical. This could be a threat that could be an emotional threat. It could be a business obstacle that you're needing to go over. But we want to respect and learn from those things. The life he wants to live after death. So a Bando man wants to have no regrets when they die. We want to live a life of honor, purity, and nobility, and be remembered as having that honor, purity, and nobility. Because the way you live is the way you'll be remembered at death. The life a man lives in communion with nature. A Bando man wants to have reverence and respect in their relationship with nature. We even have a form that I practice pretty much daily called a communion form, where you're communing with the spirit of nature. And so you want to live that life. And that's number 8, communion with nature. The final one is the life he lives with the spirits of the dead. I've lost both my sets of grandparents. I've lost both my parents. I've had friends die. And I know that when someone dies that you're close to, there's a part of them that lives on through you and through your relationship with them. And so one of respect and reverence for the dead is the life that a Bando man would want to live. And that, my friends, are the 9 lives of a Bando man. Self, family, friends and associates, elders and superiors, weapons, opponents, the dead. Upon death, how do you want to live after your death? Communion with nature and communion interacting with the dead. Those are the 9 lives of Bando Man.